US is in literally such a chaotic place right now. Literally within the first week, we have Elon doing the Nazi salute. We have Trump going after trans people already. We also have TikTok getting banned, and then within like 10-ish hours getting brought back with a nice little message of like, wow, Trump saved us and thanks, buddy, sort of kind of vibe.
Ew. It's a bit much.
And then it's funny having news like this every single day, but then within the last week it also snowed here. In my area, it doesn't snow that often, so it's just kind of funny, like, the back and forth of, like, really chaotic, crazy, scary things happening, and then also just, like, really nice, small things happening in my day-to-day life. I know even when this video goes out, there's gonna be, like, way more things going on, but it seems like every day there's some amount of chaos that's being thrown into the mix. In my own personal day-to-day life, I feel like I am actually like moving forward and doing things and living for the most part pretty peacefully. I feel like I've been minding my business and keeping to myself and being really proud to do so and happy to do so. Yeah, I'm definitely like pushing myself in different avenues to like do things out of my comfort zone, but it's such this weird balance of life of like things going really well in my personal day-to-day life, but then on the outside, like within our country, it's just utter chaos every single day. And yeah, it's just like really stressful, but also like weirdly peaceful in between. And I don't know why, but I feel like every year it gets worse and worse of that. For me personally, like, it almost feels weird to try and celebrate the small things that are going on in my own day-to-day life because there's so many things being taken away and rights being taken away and, like, people suffering at the hands of some rich assholes who don't really know what they're doing. Or rather, they do know what they're doing and they seek out only their own happiness, without a thought of anyone else and how it will affect them. I guess I don't know what to expect in the upcoming future, and it puts me on edge. It makes me a little nervous.
It's all over. I'm done for. Goodbye, world.
But within that same breath, I feel like I'm also really excited for my future and for like what things I'm going to get into, what kind of things I'm learning about myself, and I guess I'm just trying to seek any sense of positivity in my future ahead. And maybe it feels a little bit senseless to like look for that positivity when the world is falling apart around us as we speak. But for some reason I'm sitting there in this place of like trying to find the meaning amidst all the chaos and amidst all of the hate and the wrongfulness. I guess I've just been trying to make sense of it all and what it means and what my time and place in this like era right now means, like trying to gather maybe purpose for what me being alive during this time is for, what I'm meant to learn, how I'm meant to help if I can, what I can really bring to the table, and how I can make an influence in my day-to-day life, even if it's really small. And while I've been away, I've been really thinking about like creating and what that means to me. Because I think for so long I was so focused on what it meant to create a video for like other people that I wasn't really focusing as much on creating video for the art's sake of it, or for the, like, personal healing or personal importance to it. And I feel like this last year I was able to actually do that a lot more. And I'm not gonna lie when I say I kind of get addicted to that feeling a little bit of, like, creating something with massive importance behind it. Creating a project and finishing a project like that feels completely different to my other videos. And putting something out there that actually means something to me feels way different than any of the other, like, witchy stuff I've put out, any of the video game stuff that I've put out, any of the live streams, anything. I feel like as much as I've put out over the years, nothing has pushed me more than the most recent stuff that I have done, especially to do with my healing journey, and I really love making stuff like that. I think the reason I strayed away from making stuff like that for so long was mostly fear of, like, what other people will think or how they'll perceive my own experiences. And I'm glad, like, I put them out anyways, because I feel like even after finding people's, like, perspectives on things, it doesn't really change how I felt about my situation, even knowing other people's opinions about it. And I think in a sense it's kind of given me this confidence as well. I feel like over the years I've struggled with confidence heavily. But doing stuff like this definitely helps bring it up a lot. Not to say that I don't have any levels of, like insecurity and stuff like that. I definitely still have it. That never goes away. And I think that's also something I've learned over time, is just because there's a presence of confidence in my life doesn't mean that the insecurity doesn't exist as well. I think both of them coexist and kind of live together, and you kind of learn the balance and how to, like, work with both of them to still push yourself and still, like, also equally respect the parts of yourself of, like, if you do not feel ready for something, but also pushing yourself to get ready for, like, whatever it is that you're fearful of or insecure about. And yeah, I think I've just come to respect myself a lot more over lots of healing and time and just pushing myself to do the next thing. And I feel like it's very healthy for me to, like, start expressing it in ways like this where it helps me, like, have a release to those emotions and have a place and a platform for it to go. And yeah, I definitely feel like I've been largely working on this healing journey with myself, and even though I feel like no one really is, like, watching it happen, or nobody maybe is of witness to what is happening in my life or even on my channel, I'm really proud of myself for trying and for not giving up. There's so many times whenever I wanted to, or so many times where it would have just been easier to throw everything away and give up on all the hard work and on all the healing that I have been doing. But I really have hung in there and tried to keep focus on what I wanted to create and what kind of better that I could bring into the world just by keep making videos and keep focusing on my passions and keep trying to find and be myself and love myself. It's been a wonderful journey. I decided to take the month off just to kind of see where I'm at and really recenter and refocus with, like, what it truly means to be myself again. I think largely spending time by myself has been really good. It's been really nice, and it's been a little bit hard for me to get back into the swing of deciding what kind of videos I'm making moving forward, or where I'm going with my life in general, and what I really want out of my life. And I've been trying to get into this place where I don't judge or critique whatever projects that I'm creating or whatever I'm making before it gets to see its final form or its true form, but it's been a really healing process to like just create for the sake of creating. And yeah, I've just been kind of sitting down with myself and really trying to like take things day by day and take it slow instead of like the rush that YouTube kind of surrounds on like creating in a quick process or creating to try and have a result of something. I've been trying to focus more heavily on just creating to be inspired and create to enjoy what I'm creating. And even if I don't like fully enjoy it, it's creating to like get it down so that way the next thing can come into play. It's been kind of cool to like rediscover who I am and like rediscover life almost as a whole for myself. And it's interesting because like I feel so like sound within myself. And like genuinely, actually, this entire month has been really, really nice to like just genuinely be me and not put any like expectations on that or like thoughts on what other people think about who I am. And that it's been really, really nice actually just getting back to being inspired and doing what inspires me. Some things I've been getting into recently are learning pixel art. I recently got a drawing tablet, which I've wanted since I was like 15. And it's been so healing for my inner child to actually like get something like that I've wanted for so long in my life. And I just want to say I kind of suck at pixel art right now, or I feel like I'm not that great at it, but I'm practicing. But I feel like there's 1,000,001 reasons I've given myself for why I'm like not good enough or why I'm not ready enough to like jump into that or like take the risk to try and learn. I'm like terrified of learning new things sometimes, so it takes me a while to like get into it and just do the thing. But I'm trying to be more open to like just actually doing the thing and showing up even if I feel like that I'm not good at something yet, I guess. I don't know if anybody else really likes them, but I do love a good fortune cookie with like a little message inside. And sometimes they really hit true and I like hold the message for quite a while. So the one I got not that long ago says, "To reach distant places, you must take the first step." And I feel like on this channel I've been fighting really, really hard for a long time to like try and figure out how to make it the thing for me, or like how to do well, how to bring in more interaction, how to like, I don't know, figure out the system, the algorithm, whatever, to reach more people. Even whenever I first started my channel, I wanted to search for like friends or people that like related on the same level. I think things are a little bit different now. Now I think I really want to just enjoy my journey with YouTube. I want to take things slower. I want to make videos that are like a creation, a passion, and not just to get something out. I don't want to rush things because I'm so tired of actually rushing everything all the time. I feel like the world is on 2x speed all the time, and I would like to just be on regular speed for once and just take my time. And I want to get better at sharing my opinions because I feel like I'm kind of scared to share who I am now because I feel like it's so different from who I was when I first started this channel. And even though I'm like proud and happy to be who I am now, it's still really scary to just like be vulnerable about who that is to everyone else. This is probably a bad moment to start it, but if you've never seen me before, this is your first video, or maybe even if it's not, imagine it as a reintroduction to everyone. Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I like to make videos, and I also like to make art. I've been on YouTube creating videos and pieces of art for about 7 years now, I think. And although I don't think every single piece came out perfect or great, I really do enjoy the journey making it there and creating things and learning about different things, learning how to edit better, learning how to interact with the community better. It's been a lot of fun finding and crafting my way through this entire journey, and I know I don't always make really, really good art or really, really good videos, but I do really enjoy creating things and having fun making them. And I love making stuff with friends. I love creating pieces on my own. Making videos is something I've always come back to over the years because I just have such a fun time making videos and creating pieces like this for you all to see. And no matter what kind of crazy stuff is happening in the world around me, all I want to do is just keep making art and keep making stuff that inspires me. Things are really crazy around us in the world, mostly in the US right now. And I feel like every day has been getting really bad, honestly, like really, really crazy. But in my own personal life, I've been doing everything I can just to like maintain some level of normalcy and like averageness. Yeah, just trying to like build up nostalgia and build up confidence and build up like love for myself. And I'm also trying to like build up this, I don't know what to call it other than like existence within myself, like, and presence, I guess. But I've been really getting back into like feeling like I was a kid before phones were made and everything, and when I do reach those points, it feels like really crazy, but in the best kind of way. Like, I don't know, it feels good to exist without the rest of the world behind your ears, I guess. I don't know if you made it this far into the video, but if you have, thank you for watching so much. Go ahead and leave down below in the comments the little, like, explosion head guy, like, boom. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know, if you are feeling this kind of weird energy right now, you're not alone. Me too. It's weird. I don't know what I'm doing, ever. But it's good to know that I'm not the only American out here feeling a little chaotic right now and a little stressed, but also low-key just doing my own thing. Hope you guys are doing okay out there, and I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.